You need to watch this if you struggle with managing your finances. Welcome to Money Talks with Adia, where we explore timeless wisdom for modern living. The Bible, a timeless source of wisdom, offers profound insights into managing money. Its pages are filled with guidance that transcends generations, providing us with principles that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. Its teachings are not just about spiritual growth, but also about practical living. The Bible encourages us to be diligent stewards of our resources, to plan wisely, and to act with integrity in all our financial dealings. Two powerful verses, Proverbs 21:20 and Luke 14:28, provide a solid foundation for building a secure financial future. Proverbs 21:20 speaks of the wisdom in storing up choice food and oil, a metaphor for saving and preparing for the future. These verses resonate deeply with modern financial advice, emphasizing the importance of saving, planning, and making wise choices with our resources. Luke 14:28, on the other hand, highlights the necessity of budgeting and planning before undertaking any significant endeavor. In a world often driven by instant gratification and impulsive spending, these ancient principles offer a refreshing perspective. They challenge us to think long-term, to prioritize our needs over our wants, and to make decisions that will benefit us in the future. They remind us that true financial freedom comes not from accumulating possessions, but from exercising wisdom and discipline in our financial decisions. By practicing restraint and focusing on what truly matters, we can achieve a sense of peace and security. By understanding and applying these biblical principles, we can unlock a life of financial peace and abundance. Embracing these timeless teachings can lead us to a more fulfilling and balanced life, where our financial choices reflect our values and our faith. Proverbs 21:20 paints a vivid picture of two contrasting approaches to wealth and resources. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, carefully preserving what they have for future use. But fools gulp theirs down, consuming everything in a rush without any thought for the days to come. This verse highlights the fundamental difference between wise and foolish spending habits, emphasizing the importance of foresight and planning. The wise, like diligent ants storing food for winter, prioritize saving and investing for the future. They understand the value of preparation and the security it brings. They understand that true wealth is not about instant gratification, but about building a secure foundation for the long term. This mindset allows them to create a stable and prosperous life. The fools, on the other hand, live for the moment, consuming all they earn without a thought for tomorrow. They indulge in immediate pleasures, often at the expense of their future well-being. They prioritize immediate pleasure over long-term security, leaving themselves vulnerable to financial hardship. This short-sighted approach can lead to stress and instability. This verse challenges us to examine our own spending habits. Are we acting with wisdom and foresight, or are we being reckless with our resources? Are we storing up resources for the future, ensuring that we have enough to sustain us through difficult times, or are we consuming everything we have today, leaving nothing for tomorrow? The choice between wisdom and folly is ours to make. Saving is the cornerstone of financial stability. It provides a safety net for unexpected expenses, allows us to pursue opportunities, and empowers us to face the future with confidence. Proverbs 21:20 reminds us that saving is not about deprivation, but about prioritizing long-term security over short-term gratification. Building a storehouse of savings requires discipline and consistency. Start by setting aside a small amount regularly, even if it seems insignificant at first. As you experience the power of compound interest, you'll be motivated to save more. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and even small, consistent savings can lead to significant financial security over time. Luke 14:28 presents a powerful parable about the importance of planning. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? This verse emphasizes the need for careful planning before embarking on any significant financial endeavor. Just as a builder wouldn't start construction without a blueprint, we shouldn't approach our finances without a plan. A budget is our financial blueprint, outlining our income, expenses, and savings goals. It helps us track our spending, identify areas where we can cut back, and ensure that we have enough resources to achieve our financial goals. The budgeting blueprint. Planning your path to prosperity. Budgeting is not about restricting our lives but about gaining control over our finances. It's about making intentional choices that align with our values and goals. Start by tracking your income and expenses for a month to understand your spending patterns. Next, create a realistic budget that allocates your income to essential expenses, savings, and discretionary spending. Be sure to prioritize saving for emergencies and long-term goals. Remember, a budget is a living document that you can adjust as your needs and circumstances change. Sarah's journey, from paycheck to financial freedom. Sarah, a single mother of two, struggled to make ends meet. Every month she faced the daunting task of stretching her paycheck to cover rent, utilities, groceries, and other essentials. The constant worry about money took a toll on her mental and emotional well-being. Living paycheck to paycheck, she felt trapped in a cycle of debt and financial stress. The burden of unpaid bills and mounting debt seemed insurmountable, leaving her feeling hopeless and overwhelmed. Inspired by the principles of Proverbs 21:20 and Luke 14:28, Sarah decided to take control of her finances. She realized that to break free from this cycle, she needed a plan and the discipline to stick to it. She started by creating a budget, identifying areas where she could cut back on spending. She meticulously tracked her expenses, noting every dollar spent and finding ways to reduce unnecessary costs. She committed to saving a small amount each month, even if it meant sacrificing some luxuries. Sarah learned to differentiate between needs and wants, prioritizing her long-term financial goals over short-term gratification. Over time, Sarah's financial situation transformed. Her dedication and perseverance paid off as she began to see the fruits of her labor. The stress that once clouded her days started to lift. She paid off her debts, built an emergency fund, and even started saving for her children's education. The sense of accomplishment and security she felt was unparalleled. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of biblical financial principles. Her journey from financial despair to stability serves as an inspiration to many who find themselves in similar situations. By embracing saving, planning, and wise spending, she broke free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and created a brighter future for herself and her children. Sarah's journey highlights the importance of financial literacy and the impact it can have on one's life. Echoes of wisdom, ancient truths in modern financial advice. The timeless wisdom of Proverbs 21:20 and Luke 14:28 is echoed in modern financial advice. Financial experts emphasize the importance of living below our means, saving consistently, and planning for the future. They advocate for avoiding debt, investing wisely, and seeking professional guidance when needed. The principles of saving, planning, and wise stewardship are universal and transcend time. Whether we turn to the Bible or to modern financial experts, the message remains the same. Financial freedom is within our reach when we make wise choices with our resources. Your journey to financial peace. The journey to financial peace begins with a single step. By embracing the timeless wisdom of Proverbs 21:20 and Luke 14:28, we can transform our relationship with money and build a secure future. Start by evaluating your spending habits, creating a budget, and committing to saving regularly. Remember, financial freedom is not about deprivation, but about making intentional choices that align with our values and goals. As you apply these principles consistently, you'll experience the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're in control of your finances and building a solid foundation for a brighter future. Subscribe to Money Talks with Adia for more insights and guidance on your financial journey.